Alright, let's go ahead and get going. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Friday. I know I'm starting a little bit later than normal, but I needed to get a lot of work done and I needed to vacuum, so didn't quite get going as early as I've been doing recently, but we'll see how far we can get today. So, right, we're at Mystery Lake. We're in Mystery Lake and trying to get to this tower that has been somewhat elusive. So, oh, and we're cold also, right. It's not that bad. Oh, but it's very foggy. Yeah, okay. What should we do about that? Well, I mean, trying to get to the tower is absolutely pointless, so I think we're not going to fuck with that. Make a fire? I guess that makes the most sense. Alright, what do we have as far as wood goes? Alright, we got some stuff. I think maybe we'll pick up a few more sticks. We can find some sticks. Of course, there's always the risk that if we get too far from the tracks, we'll get even more turned around, but whatever. I don't know, I'm actually kind of second-guessing the tower thing. I kind of want to just go to Forlorn Muskeg. We'll see. I mean, it titled the stream appropriately. And if we follow the tracks, we'll go right there. So rather than pick our way through an area that it's very easy to get lost in. Hey, good to see you. I'm doing alright. Busy afternoon. Got some work done that I'm pretty pleased with, so. But, I had to get started a little late because of it. Or at least, I don't know, 3:30 used to be the time I would start streaming, but the last week or so I've been starting early, so. That's kind of become around 2:30. 2:30 has become my start time. I might have to abandon that a bit because I don't know. Either that or start getting up much earlier. I would like to stream. I'd like nothing more than to stream all day, but can't really justify doing that. Gotta make some money. The great thing about being freelance is you get to set your own hours, and the worst thing about being freelance is you get to set your own hours. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. Okay, there's really no wind, so we don't have to worry about anything blowing the fire out, so let's just go ahead and make one. Yeah, I do think we might just go to Forlorn Muskeg. I kind of wanted to find that tower, but God, it's so easy to get lost in here. And even with a map, it's kind of tough.
Perfect.
Alright, let's get rid of some of these sticks. I still want to hang on to the coal. Alright, well, we're also a bit hungry and a little thirsty, so I guess let's go ahead and, like, heat up some, peaches or something. Because this will also help our thirst, fortunately. I guess it's the syrup. Alright, now we're very nice and warm. How much fire do we have? I mean, water. Complete opposite of fire. We could have a little more. Oh wait, how much long? We got long enough. And fire's about to go out. Let's drop that if we can. We don't need it. Where is it? There we go. And we're still a little more overloaded than I like, but whatever. I think that's just kind of how things are going to go for the time being. Once we get to Forlorn Muskeg, I suspect we will start running through our supplies pretty quick, because there is fuck all out there. Hence the name. How's the book going? The book is going very well. The book is, I spent most of writing time today, working on this conversation that my main character is having with his, ex-schoolmate slash forever crush, and it's so awkward. And it has to be awkward. It's supposed to be nothing but awkward. It wouldn't work if it wasn't, and it's an absolutely necessary conversation. It must take place. But, because I'm also not good at handling awkward conversations, like, my protagonist is sitting there like, God, would an asteroid please hit this Applebee's? And I'm sitting there like, God, would an asteroid please hit this Applebee's? So, yeah, I'm so good at writing awkward conversations that, I think we actually have to head back this way. I'm so good at writing awkward conversations that I can barely write them. Just inhabiting the moment, I guess. So, if we're going the right way to the railroad tracks... Crap, the thing is, I'm not sure which direction to go from there. And it's still so foggy. At least we're not getting any colder. Oh, and I'm really glad you enjoyed reading the story. Yeah, I'm really proud of that story. I think it's a good story. Ah, there's the sign. Okay, we're going the right way. Yeah, it's actually, I think, maybe one of my favorite stories that I've written. Writing short stories is much harder for me now. I'm not really sure why that's the case. Everything I write ends up being novellas or novels. And I really miss short stories. Among other things, you can, you know, bang one out in a couple days and send it off and maybe get paid for it. But novels, ugh, God knows when you'll get paid for those. Okay, so... yeah, what direction? Oh, there's a lot of wolves. Should we go back in here and set up the bedroll and just... I think we might just pass some time. Oh wait, I think the fog's... yeah, the fog's clearing. As we speak. Okay, we're fine. I don't think we need to wait more than like a minute or two. I still don't know what direction we should be heading in, though, in order to get to Forlorn Muskeg. It's one end of the railroad tracks, and I just do not remember which one it is. I guess let's try this direction. I know I've seen that body. At least I'm pretty sure. Well, let's go find out. Take a feather. Yeah, we said hello to him already. Swear to God, half my high school classes used to be me reading stuff I wasn't supposed to be reading. Somehow I graduated. Oh, I would like to find out soon, but I just don't really... I mean, I recognize this, I know we've been through here, but I don't remember which direction. Oh, no, I do. That is the dam, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we have been going in the wrong direction. Fortunately, I don't think it'll take us too long to get back the other way. Yeah, the dam takes us to the Winding River, which I think takes us to Pleasant Valley, and we definitely don't want to go back there. I think we've picked that area clean. Also, I just hate Pleasant Valley. Because it killed us. Only the once, but it did. Now I would get away from the tracks because of all the wolves, but I just, I guess I could maybe... If I kind of sidle along the tracks, I might get a better sense of wolves before they get to me. Wonder what's off down there. Oh, okay, yeah, there's the river that eventually will lead to the Hunter's Blind. Or that is the Hunter's Blind down there, maybe, because there's a lot of deer. Alright, well, regardless, we're not going down that way. Yeah, forlorn muskeg in the last game. There's Wolf. Last game played, it's where I respawned and somehow and fell through the ice and somehow did not die, which I will always be impressed by. That's 3 wolves. That's 3 wolves. How did I get into writing? Well, I mean, I've been writing fanfiction since I was like in my early mid-teens. I've been reading fanfiction since I was in my early teens. I've been writing it since my early mid-teens. And I don't know, I've always been a storyteller. My parents raised me reading stories to me. I didn't have a TV for the first big chunk of my childhood, so I did nothing but read books and tell myself stories, and, you know, wrote a few of them down, and I don't know, asking me how I got into being a writer is just kind of like, well, I don't know, how did I walk? It's just something I've always done, and, you know, it wasn't a big leap from thinking, well, I really like writing fan fiction and I do it pretty well, to, I wonder if somebody might pay me to do this. And I sold a piece of erotic flash fiction, where a woman has sex with a crystal alien sex worker at a space station. And I sold it to Circlet Press for their online flash fiction series for $5, and I never looked back, because that was like, you know, that's like a coffee. That's pretty awesome. Coffee at Starbucks, even. Where's my gun? Ah! Oh, and I picked what I didn't want to pick. Hey, Flossie. We'll be fine. Oh, I'm in a bad way, but we're fine. We're fine. Haha. No problem. Not a problem. This is fine. Holding my tea mug. This is fine. Oh, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking shoot you anyway.
Okay. Gotta stop that blood loss.
Oh no. Where? Wait, where's my... Oh, fuck. I'm all disconcerted now. Oh, for the love of... We might die here, guys. Because I don't think I can do this quickly enough. Oh god, they're gonna... Oh, yep, we're gonna die here. And there's another one! Really? Actually, yeah. No, I'm not gonna do it quick enough. Oh, okay, it doesn't even have to be burning to scare them off. I didn't even think to do that. Oh my god, okay. Alright, I don't think we're gonna die here, but,
Come on, little fire.
Okay, honestly, you know what? In terms of realism, that should not fucking work. Alright, let's go back and get our bedroll. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, you stay the fuck away. Today's tea is pu'er chorange. Ugh, got it. Yeah, it's good. Alright, what even are our injuries right now? Many. Okay, so we need to put a bandage on, and, oh god, this is... fuck. This is all just no good. I mean, yeah, as long as you stay by the fire, I think we're okay, but oh god. Okay, so, well, you know what? I was wondering if something exciting would happen, and something did. Yeah, I gotta remember that you can just start a fire. I've forgotten that you can just, like... See, I kind of wrote it off as a possibility because, like... I've been thinking, you know, like, trying to get into a door sometimes, the second you start opening the door, the wolf can still get you while the little progress thing is circling. But, and I thought that might be the case with a fire. I did not know that the second you started the fire, it would back off. Hey, there is nothing wrong with English breakfast. I have English breakfast often in the mornings. I just, you know, for the stream, I break out fancy stuff. This really is like a tea time stream. I should maybe just start thinking of it that way. Alright, what are we gonna do? I mean, I think we gotta go in there and, try and get our condition back up. At least it's not very cold just yet. Thing is, I can't really sprint. Like, I gotta get around. I think I can probably get around there before it gets me. I'm gonna try to do that. If we get attacked again, we're gonna die, but... How is Irish breakfast tea scarce? It's pretty easy to get around here. I mean, I don't know. I just buy my English breakfast tea in, like, bulk online because I drink so much of it. And it's cheap that way. Alright. Close that fucking door. And, alright, we're gonna, drink one of these cups of herbal tea. And then we're gonna sleep. And thank God we have a bedroll. And then once we get our condition up a bit, oh, actually... Alright, we'll sleep a couple of hours, and then when we still have some daylight, we'll see about repairing some clothes. Ugh. We're alright. We're fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really look for teas in stores. Hey, I didn't see this. So I can see why, like, finding it in a store might be tricky. I only get it online. I only get tea online. Okay. Conditions up a bit. Let's take a look at our clothes. Doesn't look like... It doesn't look like much of anything got outright eaten. That needs to be fixed. Okay. Good. Gloves need to be fixed, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually pretty amazed at how relatively okay we're doing right now. Mostly what almost killed us was the injuries. But we should, if we can just sleep a bit, we should be okay as far as that goes. Do I have leather? No, I don't. Alright, well, we'll get some leather. In the meantime, 62% is okay. I don't feel horrible about that. Alright. So, oh, it looks fogged over again. Actually, let me pick this up and check its condition. Just suddenly got a little bit paranoid. Can we fix it? No, we don't have the cloth. And I don't want to break anything down. Well, okay, we just need to remember to try to fix it as soon as we got some cloth. In the meantime, we're asleep. Hey! Good afternoon for me, whatever time it is where you are. Hope you're doing well. Alright, and I guess we have a lot of MREs. They give us so many calories, we don't really... yeah, I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them. And in the meantime, we'll eat some, they're cattails, but I keep thinking of them as fiddleheads, because that's what they got referred to in a Stephen King story. Oh, what color did you dye it? Oh, we can't rest. We're fully rested. Alright, what time is it? Still absolute dead of night. Okay, but the condition's getting better, so I feel okay. Sounds like the wind might be picking up a little. Oh, we're not cold. Ooh, cleared up and the stars all came out. That's nice. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere though. So, past time for another couple hours. Oh, that's bullshit. I mean, it's bullshit that you can't just go ahead and be whatever color you want. I get it, but the color of your hair should have nothing to do with the quality of your work. Actually, some of the people I know with wacky hair are like the hardest workers and the people I would most trust to do a good job. I'll eat the condensed milk. Well, actually, yeah, like you're infiltrating the mundanes. You can infect them. I did temp work for a while. I didn't have, like, wacky hair or anything. But, I did temp work was okay. I didn't hate it. It was a job. Most of the time I would get work that would allow me to kind of just, I don't know, just sit in an office and listen to NPR all day. Which should tell you something about me. But that was actually, like, pretty ideal for me. I loved it when they made me file things. Will they let me sleep? No. Because I have OCD and it was basically like, here, sort stuff. I was like, yes. Yes, I will sort things for you. Thank you for asking me. We're out of water. Okay, well... I want to get away from all these wolves, so... And our condition is acceptable. And anyway, we can't stay here with no water. Can we run? Yes. But shit, now I don't remember what direction we're going in. Fuck. Yeah, I'm all turned around. Okay, I think it was this way. I think it was this way, and we're gonna hug the side here. If we can find the big splotch of our blood, we'll know for sure, won't we? Yep. Yep. There it is. Yes, it's a nice morning. Hello, we almost died by getting hit by a wolf. Hit by a wolf. By, yeah, attacked by, like, actually several wolves at once. Look, there they are. Fuck. Ugh. Remember how I've been saying about, like, wolves in packs? Yeah, like, they basically attacked me in a pack. It was very unfair. I'm gonna go ahead and go to, I'm going to Forlorn Muskeg, which is kind of a swampy area. I mean, it's all frozen over, but it's like, it's kind of swampy, and there's not really anything out there to speak of, but I think there's a couple cool things. So, I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, fucking wolves. And like, you know me, like, normally I'm good at shooting them, but the one that came at me kind of veered around to the side, and I was not prepared for that. And it got through my defenses. And then I wailed on it with a crowbar when I probably should have stabbed it. Only visible under blacklight. That's pretty cool. My tattoos are just boring and regular. One's on my upper right arm, and the other one is on my lower left calf. Of course, it's my lower calf. It's on my left calf. I'm probably going to get a third when I finally graduate from grad school. Kind of promised it to myself. I think we looked through that box, but let's go make sure. I mean, yeah, we did. Okay, yeah, it really just depends. It just depends on the place. Most of the places I would work now are okay with it, but, I've kind of decided that, I'm just not going to be able to do office work because at this point, honestly, I think I would have to conceal my education on my resume because they wouldn't hire me otherwise. That is so cool, Flossie. That is so cool. Yeah, I've seen other people get tattoos kind of like that with scars and stuff, and it's so awesome. I love it. Oh yeah, we should probably be picking up firewood because we spent a bit of it. What was that? Is that a wolf? No. I'm not paranoid now. One of the reasons why jobs should chill over that is that I think, you know, I have no data to back this up, and as a good sociologist, I'm reluctant to make broad claims with no data, but oh yeah, please link. I might not be able to, because of what I'm doing right now, I might not be able to look at it until I'm done streaming, but yeah, it's like, I feel like millennials and the generation coming up behind millennials are more likely to have tattoos and stuff. And it's kind of like having embarrassing things online. Like, I feel like workplaces are just going to have to chill out, because otherwise they're not going to hire anybody. Like, you're going to have to evaluate your workers based on something else. You're going to have to go back to evaluating them based on whether or not their name sounds black. Y'all know about that study, right? I loved using that study when I was teaching race in college. It's so fucked up and really, really clear what's going on. It's like, I don't even know how you can deny what's going on if you're looking at data like that. It's really clear. I never thought about getting a blacklight tattoo. I think, like, I think it totally makes sense to get something like that for anything to do with stars, but, like, I kind of, like, need to be able to see mine. I don't know why, there's just something about them being visible to me that's really important. I think it's one of the reasons why I'm unlikely to get anything on my back. Back or shoulder. Just knowing it's there isn't enough. I really am getting them only for me, so I need to be able to see them. Not that there's anything wrong with getting them on your back or shoulder or anything. It's just not, I think, not what I would do. Alright, we're getting close. We're getting there. And, I wonder... I think you have a little bit of, spot in the tunnel before you actually go to Forlorn Muskegon. If that's the case and there's some shelter, we might start a fire. Break that down. Oh yeah, like... And actually, I mean, like, I understand why somebody might want to get a tattoo that has significance to them and also to somebody else. I Like, I think that can be really cool, but, yeah, it's... Tattoos are so personal, you know? One of the guys in my program, really neat guy called, named Dave Strohecker, he basically did his entire dissertation on, I mean, most of his work in grad school has been on culture and theory and tattoos and kind of the body, and how the really, really tight internal culture of tattoos and tattooing works. It's very interesting stuff, and he's a great researcher and a great writer. And he is absolutely covered in tattoos. Like, he doesn't have any room anymore. They're all over his scalp and everything. He looks awesome. And it's kind of smart. I mean, I'm sure he didn't plan it this way, but like, because he's made tattooing his work, and also because academia, I think, is more likely to be forgiving of this kind of thing. Nobody who might hire him at a university can really complain that he's covered in tattoos, because it's like, you looked at my work, you looked at my research, you should have known where you were getting with me. Freckles are neat. I'm in favor. Okay, there's no, I thought there might be a trailer here for this to duck into, but there is not. So we'll just use the tunnel to make a fire one. Did I pick up this stuff? I feel like I did, but... Oh no, I did not come this way, okay. Yeah, I would be in favor if I would be in favor of people not thinking about any kind of color variation on skin as some kind of a blemish or something. Honestly, it's stuff that makes your skin interesting. It's tough for me to say that because for hormone reasons, I have really unpleasant adult acne. That, I mean, it's not just painful; it's something I kind of like struggle with cosmetically. It is very painful. That's probably my main problem with it. But, yeah, it would be nice if people would not worry so much about color variations on skin. Come on, fire. Alright, well, we'll warm up here, and then we'll go ahead and head on out. But I don't want to go to Forlorn Muskeg with her. I don't want to go to Forlorn Muskeg bleeding condition, not when it's only at 50%. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's heat something up. Let's have some tomato soup. It sucks. Adult acne sucks. I mean, mostly I think it sucks just because it can be incredibly painful. Like, I feel like people who don't have it real bad focus on the cosmetic problems, but it's just like, it fucking hurts. Alright, we have no water, so let's go ahead and do that too. Actually, no. I can make more water with the pot. Do I not have my pot anymore? Fuck, I think I might have lost it. Oh well. Not a big deal. How much longer we got? Oh, we got time to make more. No, not cook. How much we got now? We're gonna have to drink some of it. No, we need more. Getting foggy again, too. I don't know if, I don't know if the weather will follow us. We'll have to see. I can't remember if weather follows you from place to place. I think that it does. Ooh, a roast. That sounds lovely. I'm making chicken tonight. I'm making chicken and sauteed onions and mashed potatoes, which I'm looking forward to. Alright, got 20 more minutes on the fire. We are plenty warm. And alright, I'm going to add another couple sticks and do one more round of snow melting, and then we'll go. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. I don't know if y'all can hear my makeshift wind chime banging around outside. I found some little tiny hubcaps in the immense overgrown property I live on, and I hung them up together as like these clangy wind chimes. And the wind's picking up. I think a friend's going to come through. In fact, I might take a quick couple-minute break shortly and go close the windows because it's starting to get cold. It's almost like warm out today, and it's going to snow tomorrow. Please no more winter. Please. Alright. So. I hear more wolves, which is not ideal. We are still... Okay, we're overburdened enough that can't sprint for very long, but we're doing okay. Wait, what's our firewood sitch? Could have some more sticks. Also getting tired. It is just after noon, so I don't want to sleep just yet. I just said I don't want to sleep just yet. So, follow the tracks or strike out in one of these directions. I think we'll kind of sort of follow the tracks. Oh my god. What is the current temperature? Or at least what is it? Oh, it feels like 54 degrees because of our nice clothes. That's another question. Like, does the clothes bonus count or not? I would, if I had to guess, I would say it's 65, 66 degrees in here right now, which is significantly cooler than I like it. How dare he? How dare your boss email you? That's unconscionable. I wonder if we can get some shelter in those train cars. I don't think so, but we'll find out. I am at least happy with the temperature situation in here. I'm gonna hazard putting away the gun. I'm also gonna go grab those cattails. I can't believe we're not getting colder with the wind picking up. That's awesome. Like, my greatest fear with wolf attacks now is that we'll lose clothes. That having been the killer in the past. Tired. I know, I gotcha. I'm getting hungry. This is Voyager. And I think that once I die in this mode, we're gonna try Interloper just for the hell of it, just to see how long I last. With the expectation that I might last about 5 minutes. I mean, who knows? Maybe I will surprise all of us. But yeah, this is just Voyager. I mean, I say you can. Yeah, I don't think we can get into these. I don't know, I'm a little paranoid about just using them for like a windbreak. But we'll see. Yeah, I think in a few minutes I am gonna take a quick break and just go close all the dang windows. It is so cold. My toes are getting chilly. Anything off in that direction? There's a bar. There's a bar. Hello, bar. I ain't getting close to you. Hey, a box. Okay, we're gonna go around. And it's scrap metal, which I actually use now. God damn it. Why? Why can't I just walk over that? That's so stupid. Ugh. I will take that, though. Oh, you mean I have to come all the way out here? Oh, what drudgery. What unfair drudgery.
This stuff will come in handy.
I think I actually am out of cloth, so yeah, I'll take it. We gonna slow now. No, you don't come over here. You keep going the way you were going. Oh, I don't like you.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Hey. Oh, God. Okay, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, first of all.
I think I can use this.
I'm really sorry. I don't know. I don't know. That's a really tough question. It's... I mean, I guess... Yeah, walk away. If that's not an option, and I don't want to... do I want to keep both of these to make a cache with? For now, yes. I apologize for the slow walking, but for now, yes. Personally, depending on my relationship with these people and the kind of people they are, basically to what degree are they complete assholes? Jesus Christ, stomach, I might need to go eat something too. Even though it's close to dinner. I might just say something like kind of what you're saying, which is like, look, I don't agree with you. We're never going to agree on this topic. That's fine. But when you talk like this, it really hurts my feelings. So when I'm around, could you please just not talk like that? You don't have to change your mind. I don't want to argue. But if you don't want to hurt me personally, would you please just not? And whether or not you think that that is going to generate some kind of a fight or confrontation, I think that really kind of is the key. But I think that you often do get somewhere by not trying to convince somebody that they're wrong about something, but just by appealing to whatever kindness they possess. Because all in all, I think that most people, when they are told, "You're hurting me, please stop hurting me," will not like hearing that, and they'll either get extraordinarily defensive, or they will, even if they don't respond well in that moment, they'll take it away and think about it, and they might end up deciding, okay, I'm never going to agree with this person, but I'm not going to hurt them because I don't hate them. Then, I mean, if you don't think it's worth trying that, and in many cases it's not, I don't know, just walking away, and I don't know, sometimes it helps to remind myself that those people will be dead soon, or at least they'll be dead someday, and I'll probably outlive them.
I lay down right here. I thought I'd ever wake up again.
I'm not, it's very hard for me to not argue with people I disagree with. Like, it's really hard for me. But you just kind of got to remind yourself that it is not your job to It's not your job to make people better. It's not your job to do that. Like whether you believe in some kind of a god, or whether you believe in some kind of an organizing force in the universe, or whether you don't believe in any of that. Like, bottom line, it's not your job to sort it out, so let somebody else sort it out. And I mean, I think that can be helpful sometimes, because I think it's easy to feel like, or at least I feel like that sometimes, that it's almost my responsibility to try to make them feel better. And while there are situations where, you know, if you're in a position of privilege and you should call somebody out on something, there are a lot of situations in which it is just not your fucking problem. And it's not your job to make them better. And in fact, you can hurt yourself by trying to do that, and your first priority really is to take care of yourself. But again, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. I think it's especially hard right now just because, like, I don't know, it feels... I'm not in a situation where I have to deal with people like that very much, but it feels to me like stuff like that is getting worse. Yeah. And when you say Christian, I'm guessing you mean like evangelical Christian, not like, you know, nice mainline, kind of liberal mainline Protestant Christian. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Like, the field you're in also does affect things, and would make things potentially a lot more difficult. But if it isn't a situation where all that's going on is that it's upsetting to you, yeah, just try and remove yourself. And remind yourself that you're okay, and they are not your responsibility. And I have got to find some place that's sheltered from the wind. Drink some water. Like, I want to find some place to make a cache, but there's nothing out here. I think that there is a building somewhere, but I just don't remember. I might look at a map. We'll see. First thing, I gotta sleep. When I go shut the windows, I might look at a map. But yeah, I feel like shit like that's getting worse. No weak ice, please, no weak ice. I just want to get to this island. Okay. Well, that's good to know. We'll figure it out. I do at least know that we can survive taking a dunk in the water, so I guess there's that. Maybe there will be some wind shelter over here. I know we're not losing any heat right now, but all you need is for the weather to change. Oh, I'm glad you feel like you can vent here. I wish I could do more than just, like, offer emotional support, but sometimes that's the best you can do. It's a pretty day, at least. What time is it? Oh, sun's going down. Yeah. Ugh. As much as I don't really want to sleep outside, I think we just should. I think we either have enough firewood to get us through the night, or we can find some without too much difficulty. Somewhere over here probably will be good. And I don't know, I might just have to drop some shit. We'll see. I'm walking so slow and it bothers me. Are you kidding? I got no wind protection there. Bah. Disagree. Okay, I think this will do. We got some fire starting stuff. We're okay.
Come on, little fire.
Come on. Let's just go ahead and add everything. All the sticks. No, not that. Have we? No, we haven't finished that either. I thought maybe we had. Oh. We have not. Okay. Let's... What is... Okay, we do need to... need to eat something. I don't know if it'll make much difference to get the warmth bonus, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. That's awesome advice. I love that. Yeah, like, that did not occur to me, but just giving somebody an inexplicable look, making, like, kind of turning it back on them and making them very uncomfortable, but not letting them really understand why they're uncomfortable. I like that idea. Alright, we're good in just about every respect. I think we're gonna go ahead and make some tea. Oh, I could just drink that. Hello. Yeah, yesterday was pretty quiet. Yesterday was kind of an off day, it seemed, for a lot of us. I felt a little off. I don't know why, I just felt a little strange. Okay, let's sleep a few hours. Actually, wait. Can I jog? No, not yet. Do I want to... How much fire do I have here? How cold is it? It's going to get colder. Well, I'm by the fire. Okay, let's go away from the fire a little bit. Alright, how cold is it? 44, and that will drop. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and go get a little more wood before the fire goes out, just because I don't feel entirely comfortable sleeping when there's no fire. And I wish we had found some actual shelter, but just did not get lucky in that respect. I mean, I think that's so common for like people to be nice, but then to have these like ugly sides to them, and there's just nothing you can fucking do about it. And it's especially tough because sometimes those people, when somebody asks them to just consider what it is that they're doing, will do that. They actually will consider and maybe change their behavior, but then sometimes they just don't. And I think that that's kind of the difference between niceness and goodness, almost. Like, goodness, there's like a real hard spine in goodness, but niceness is just kind of this surface pleasantness that doesn't penetrate very far. Oh, no, me too. Me too. Like, it's... Listen, there are groups of people that although I know it is horrible to say and think this way, I'm just like, I think that you should all go live on an island by yourselves. A nice island. A nice island, you know, with decent weather and nice beaches, but I do think that maybe you should all just go live there by yourselves. Where you can't hurt anybody else. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad thing to think at all. It's not like I would support legislation to make it happen. I just think that, you know, if they wanted to all voluntarily go live on a very nice island somewhere far away from everybody else, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's add some more fuel and then go to sleep. Ah, why do I keep doing that? Stop it. Oh, we could add coal. I forgot. I'm gonna do it. Alright, that gives us 6 hours of a fire, so let's sleep for 5. That'd be good. Useful, and also, I don't know, maybe they'd find a planet they really liked. Hey, Jason! It is always nice to see you. In fact, I don't know if I've seen you on stream before. I'm glad you're here. Oh, that was Aurora. I must have. Alright, so it's just dark and we're thirsty, so I'll drink some water. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad life is good there. Life is pretty good here too, although it is getting very cold now, so I'm gonna real quick just run off and close up the windows, and I'm also gonna heat up my tea, so I'm not even gonna bother putting up the intermission thing. I'll only be gone a couple minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Happy birthday! And yeah, Jason, I guess, guess I did see you at when I was doing Amnesia. God, that was forever ago. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. Let's sleep for another hour. Actually, we'll sleep for 2 and see how cold it is. Minutes. Still dark. And it is not that cold, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and add our last piece of firewood and sleep for another hour. $21. 21 is one of my special OCD numbers that my brain tells me is very important, because it's 3 times 7. So that's a very good age, and not just because in America you can drink, because we're just bonkers about drinking. Oh, and yeah, Jason, you have been playing this, haven't you? Yeah, it's starting to get a little cold. What time is it? We'll sleep for another hour. It's a fun game, isn't it? It's definitely chill, depending on how you play it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sleep for 1 more hour. It's just dark enough that I don't really... We'll just pass time. It's getting cold. It's okay though. Alright, we don't need... Can we drop any other cans? I feel like there are a couple we can drop. Where are they? No, just the one. What happened to my cooking pot? I am most displeased about the cooking pot. Oh well. Hey, we can sprint again. Alright, let's head back to the tracks because the ice is making me very nervous. Yeah, my parents always used to... My parents are big wine drinkers, and they offered me sips when I was a little kid. Like, you know, partly like almost to see me go, ew, why are you drinking this? But I was also raised in a family where it was like, you know, just everything in moderation. And a chore simulator is, I mean, yeah, it's like a chore simulator, and it's also a giant resource management strategy game. Like, it's all about your resource management. With exploration thrown in. And it's just, I don't know, I find it incredibly soothing, and that's a wolf, and we're not going there. Everything in moderation, including moderation. When I go to cons, moderation goes a bit out the window, sometimes to my detriment. Oh, not again. Not again, you piece of shit. Not again. Fuck! Oh, just bruising. We're alright. Eventually it's gonna bleed out. And we might follow it. We might follow it and get the meat. Oh, fuck. Are you gonna do it too?
Stop.
Why am I so bad at this suddenly? Alright, well, they're probably both going to die, and we're okay. Could be better, but we're alright. Do we need to put on... Yeah, we do have an infection risk. Okay. Oh yeah, oh it absolutely is. And in fact, it's... I don't know how hard the difficulty level you've played on is, but when you go into Interloper, the hardest setting, they will, like, stalk you. Like, they really will stalk you. They don't just run at you when they see you, they'll follow you. And it's brutal. But I think it's real cool. I mean, like, okay, how else would you respond to a wolf attack? You're just like, oh god, okay. This again. Everybody, Jason knows exactly how I am at cons. He and I usually go to WisCon together. He's my ride and my roommate and my general partner in crime. He's a fabulous person. Is that another wolf? Wait, is that a wolf? That's a wolf, but I think it's far enough away that we're alright. Oh, Rob, my husband, he is almost that good in this game. Like, he just... He doesn't quite seek them out, but, like, he shoots him, skins him, takes the gut, takes the meat, moves on. I'm really excited about this year. Like, I haven't said anything to the email that we've got going. The rooming email. Folks, that we're all, like, talking about how we're gonna work our rooms. But I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be great. WisCon is so fun. WisCon is my favorite con. It's just a weekend of amazing programming and debauchery. I proposed a bunch of panels this year too. We'll see if any of them get in. It's one of the only cons I know of where, like, you don't have to be invited. If you want to be on programming, they'll let you be on programming. They'll find a spot for you. You can be anybody. If you've got something to say, they want to hear from you. Whereas, like, most of the other cons I go to, you can't just get on programming. You have to talk to the con runners, or they have to invite you. I thought that was maybe a... Oh no, there's a blind right there. Okay, do we want to circle around or try and cut over? I'm gonna try and cut over to it. Just, the ice makes me a little nervous. I have never been to a big media con. I know a lot of people who go to Dragon Con, some for fun and a lot of them professionally, but... Where? The fuck are you? Fuck you. I'm gonna take 2 pounds of your meat and all your hide.
Hi, Sadie. What's up, Sadie?
Ugh, jeez. Alright, well, I'll try and get over the blind. I don't think it will let me make a fire there in the blind, but... Oh, hey, trucks. Yes, I'm very excited about the topics this year. I think that, I mean, one of the things about WisCon that's so great is that the programming creates new programming, because we all go and we go to panels and we do a lot of talking and thinking, and then we're like, oh man, we should talk about that more. And then we all get all these new panels. And I know that it's not the only con to do that, but I think that it's probably one of the cons that does it best. Yeah, there is something so satisfying about watching that thing just fall over. And I love wolves. Like, I love wolves deeply. And normally I'm like, leave wolves alone. They're beautiful, peaceful creatures. In this game, I'm just like, fuck wolves. Just fuck a wolf. Oh, God, that sounds really interesting. Yeah, yeah, because crafting, you can have such a deep physical relationship with the thing that you're crafting, depending on what you're making. Fuck. Well. Alright. That's okay, we'll build a fire, we're fine. Alright, we still have... I kind of want to try and get over there because there'll be more sticks, and our condition's not down to 0 yet, so we have a little bit of wiggle room. Head across this way, and we'll see if we can get there. I know, you told me, I knew. I knew it. Thought I could back up fast enough. Couldn't. Alright, yeah, let's get some wood. Before we do anything else, let's actually get some wood. We were cold anyway.
Carry this load for much longer.
Okay. Don't think I want to take the time to actually break down a large log. We'll just mostly run this thing on sticks. Seems like there's a fair amount of them about anyway.
God, crazy.
I know. Oh my god, I know. Stop crying. Stop crying, Shet. I swear to God, like, at some cons I've gone to, like, really more professionally oriented cons and not quite so much fandom cons, the general wisdom is that the best business happens in the bar. Like, the really important stuff happens in the bar. And at WisCon, the best conversations happen in the bar, especially the Governor's Club bar, and in the room parties. It's ceaseless joy. Oh, you guys, oh god, I have to tell you, okay, this is, probably only me and Jason will squee about this, but there is a bartender at WisCon. WisCon happens in the same hotel in Madison every year, and it's been going on for like decades. And there is a bartender who is in the Governor's Club, which is like the super special, if you can pay extra for a nice room. There's the Governor's Club, and the same bartender is always there. His name is Zachary. And if you can pay extra for Governor's Club, the drinks are free, and you get as many as you want. So it's actually, if you can pay extra money up front, it's actually worth it, and you might even end up saving money. So I usually do, because it's worth the money that I end up saving. And Zachary, you can go to him, and you can give him a mood. Or like, you can give him an aesthetic. And say, can you make me a drink that is this aesthetic? And he will do it. He will do it for you, and it will be perfect. He isn't human. He's like, it's like American Gods. He's like a one of the old gods now working in a bar in Madison. I swear. Also, we found that he has a Twitter, and like he writes poetry and or something. Zachary's amazing. I love him. It is the greatest thing. It absolutely is, for so many reasons. Like, I wouldn't say he's necessarily a friend, but he always works WisCon. He clearly loves working WisCon. He loves the people. He loves the conversations he has with the people, because the Governor's Club bar is pretty small, and it's not very loud, and it's easy to just kind of crowd around the circular bar, because it's circular. It's easy to just crowd around it and talk. He told me stuff I did not understand prior to talking to him about, hey, the bones. Say bones. About why Old Fashions, you know, the mixed drink in Wisconsin is made with brandy and not bourbon, like it normally is in other parts of the country. And it has to do with the specific crops that people in the area ferment. Well, hey, a hacksaw! Oh, I will take that. Alright, we're gonna warm up, and I think we might just stay here until we get our condition up, because there's some fiddleheads, which is just what I call them now, and there's some wood, and we can make water, and we get shelter in there. So yeah, we're just gonna, I don't want to go anywhere else until our condition's better. Oh, actually, yeah. Also, Scray, I forgot you're playing this game too.
One little
I'm
fire.
getting people hooked on this game. I'm very pleased. Because, I mean, like, more people need to play this game. It's worth the money, and I want the studio to be able to continue working on it. Alright, let's just throw in all the sticks. All the sticks. And we'll do one thing of
I'll eat
coal.
anything right now.
So I'm getting to it. Ooh, let's cook this meat. Yeah, let's just eat it. The cult of the toque. I love the toque. How can you not love the toque? Toque's amazing. The peaches. Yeah, the peaches especially help thirst. Yeah, this is actually the first hacksaw I found in this game. So that's kind of exciting. Alright, all warm. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of the MREs. Okay, let's drink some more water. Do we want to melt some snow? Yeah. I'm so irritated about losing my pot. Ugh. Well, we have 2 cans, so...
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll make a little more. How much longer we got on the fire? 3 hours? Alright, I'm gonna go cut some more wood. Just break the whole thing down. I think Voyager is... If you want a challenge, it's just about the right thing for a beginner. Like, if you really want nothing but a chill game, the easiest game where animals don't attack you is the best, obviously. But if you do want a little bit of a stressor, but you also want to get a sense for how the game works, I think Voyager is balanced very nicely. Oh yeah, Desolation Point has the forge, doesn't it? We will, if we survive long enough, probably head out there. I'm just throwing everything in. 10 hours. Okay. Drink some more water. Let's melt some more, actually. Oh, we also need to boil this water, so we'll do that. Oh, I can't do controls.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Oh, damn it, I did it again. Okay, how much water now? Close to a gallon. Okay, that's alright.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Eat a little bit more. Oh, Forlorn Muskeg also has a forge. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And one more. And we now have 8 hours, so... Fuck. I lost. Anybody remember where I came from? Was it that way? I think it was actually that way. Motherfucker. That was very stupid of me. Alright, where are the tracks? Oh, there's a bear. Tracks are that way. So I think it was around there. Yeah, except I don't remember exactly what direction it was in to begin with. Okay, so, can I make a snow shelter? Which I might be able to do. Do I have... what do I got as far as cloth goes? Oh no, I didn't lose it, it got destroyed! Fuck, okay, well... let's harvest it, I guess, and make a snow shelter. Well, that's not great. That is not great, and I do think we need to go... whoa, what? Oh my god, will the fire keep the bear away? Will the fire keep the bear away? It's not. It's gonna attack me. Alright, this might be it, guys. This might be the end. I thought the fire would save me. It didn't. Nothing I can do but just... yep. It's not great. It's not great. So fires cannot deter bears. That's good to know. So is this what happened? Is this what happened to you? Is this what happened to you?
Feeling faint. I gotta...
Okay. First thing, bandage. Second thing, antibiotics. How did I just get mauled and I have a bear bite? A single one.
So... tired.
Okay, how much longer we got on this fire? Okay, fuck. I'm gonna add some coal. I need sticks. Yeah, no, bears, you can survive a bear attack, and in fact, if your condition is good enough, I think you normally do. Alright. Oh, I need to...
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'm gonna make some tea. It's, ugh, God, I'm just, what don't I have enough of? 15 sticks and 5 cloth, and I think what I probably don't have is sticks. Alright, I think we gotta go back and try and get some sticks. Because I am bleeding condition, and, if I don't fix that, I'm going to die. God, is the bear just gonna keep wandering around here? I have a really bad feeling that he is. Well, there's nothing we can do. We have got to rest. I don't have enough fuel to start a fire someplace else. Yeah, I'm glad that you actually can make them now. That's a big benefit. Okay, it's breaking down. And I should have enough now. Oh, it's kind of an interesting sky color for a sunset, isn't it? Fog's throwing everything around. Yeah, it isn't great. The situation isn't great. If we can just rest, I think we'll be okay, but if we can rest and not get attacked again. Do I have any other afflictions? Nope. Nope, fortunately, we didn't get hurt too bad. And we're decently supplied as far as everything. Oh, is that deer by its, like, friend deer? It's sad. Is that deer in mourning? Okay. Alright. Where will it let me make it? Snow shelter. 45 minutes. Alright. See ya. Probably Monday. See you probably Monday. Do I still have improved rest? Yes. I got 6 hours. So let's, I guess let's, like, sleep for 5. And see where we're at. Oh, this is so very not ideal. But we're alive. 18 days. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, and it's pretty. It's a pretty sky. I wish it would tell me without me having to get out of the thing. Okay, how do I get out? Oh. I was like, literally, am I stuck in here? Alright, got another hour. Let's eat an MRE, I guess. Let's see if improved rest has expired. No, it has not just yet. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back in and sleep then, I guess. How warm is it in here? Well, I mean, we're near the fire, clearly, but okay. Let's go and sleep for 5 hours. Alright, well, it's very foggy again. Where's the bear? I don't see him. Okay, so the question is, do we want to stay or do we want to move on? Oh, there's some sticks there. I actually didn't have to go very far. Well, let's drink some water. Take that. What time is it? It's still... Alright, I'm gonna get back in here and sleep for another hour or so, and then I think we're gonna move on. Sleep for a couple hours. Yeah, I mean, you can also improve your aim, I think... Actually, I think that might just be the bow and arrow by studying, but... Oh, it's a sunny day now. Oh, it's a very sunny day. Let's dismantle this. How I have found to get the rifle to work is that you just try and get a good lead on whatever's coming at you. It's that fucking bear. And just basically just try and give yourself a lot of time to aim and don't freak out. But the problem is if they're not running straight at you, if they're kind of strafing a little bit, it's a lot harder to hit them. That's how I've gotten attacked by wolves in the past, is they've just run out of my sights. Alright, I'm not really sure... I'm gonna break that down. I'm not really sure what to do about our next shelter, because, unless we can find a place with a bed, because I am going to need, if I don't find some cloth, I'm going to need to start breaking down my clothes to get cloth from, and that is bad. That is a bad thing. Ammo is scarce, by the way, depending on what map you're on. There are some areas where it's actually more plentiful. But also, like everything else, it's kind of semi-randomly spawned. You can just... There are some games where you're finding it all the time, and there are some games where you're just not, and it really just depends. I wanna get away from this whole place. Oh, are you fucking... Ah. No. I almost wanna, like, shoot him while he's far away. Oh, it did scare him off, though. Oh, that's also a good point. Yeah, the forge might have one. Yeah, if you come at me, I'm ready for you. Keeping the gun out. Just for now. At least we can get away from the weak ice. Yeah, I'm like real paranoid now. Don't let anybody come near me. Oh, let's see what we see in here. Unless, wait. Is this where we came from? I think it might be. Well, let's go find out. I had a bedroll someplace, and I don't remember where. If this is just going to take us back to Mystery Lake... Oh, I don't know. I might go back to the ranger station and sleep in the bed. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I can break down some cloth, and if nothing else, I can actually have, I can have something to make a shelter out of. Oh, okay, so we'll find out what this is. Oh, broken railroad. Okay, well. Oh god, Pleasant Valley. Fuck Pleasant Valley forever. Oh man, my neck just cracked super loud. What happened to my body?
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
I don't know if there's any stuff on this map. I'll have to see. I'm gonna have to save and quit kinda soon. I have to get dinner started as usual. Oh, I don't map at all. I honestly, I cheat. I rely on maps other people have made. I try not to check them too much, because I don't know, it feels kind of cheesy, but, yeah, I do use them. It's horrible. It is so easy to freeze to death in Pleasant Valley. It's just nothing but misery. Is anything over here? Oh, I don't know. Just follow the railroad. At some point, I might just have to bite the bullet and make a fire. The problem with the game maps other people have made is just you're never, at least in my experience, you can never be 100% sure that it's completely up to date, just given how much the maps can change in some subtle ways between updates. I guess we'll head down this way. Oh boy, more ice. I don't think the ice on in this area is weak, though, for the most part. I think we're at least going to be okay there. And the name, like if you haven't been there before, the name is all... The name tricks you. You're like, oh, it's a valley. That sounds nice. No. It's a lie. That's pretty, I guess. Oh, it'd be nice if there was a cave around here. I feel like there is. I don't know when I last saw this area, but I feel like there's a cave. Well, I mean, again, like the name lies. I think that's intentional. I think that the game designers were snickering when they
I
named it.
can barely walk with this much gear.
I think they were having a laugh at all of our expense. That's what I think. Oh god, I'm glad I got conditioned back up so that I have some of it to bleed, but I don't love it. I don't love it a lot. Oh, come on. Eat one of these MREs. Oh, I'm sure it's pleasant in summer. Too bad we live in this game, we live in a universe where summer literally never comes. Because Rob has survived, like, multiple months in the game. And, no sign of spring nor summer. Just nothing but frozen death. Alright, what do you got? I'm sorry, by the way. Ugh, useless.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much
Are
longer.
we just stuck down here? I think we might. Well, not stuck, obviously, but I don't think we can get back up except the way we came. Well, let's see what's down this way a ways. Oh, by the way, if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen this, but I think that next week I am going to start streaming BioShock Infinite also. So how I will probably work that, assuming I get to continue to stream daily, which I don't know how long that's going to last, but what I will probably do, and I'll just head up this way, what I will probably do is stream BioShock on alternate days. So like one day we'll have chill stream, and then the other day we will have racism and murder. Doesn't that sound fun? Oh, if I climb up there I can get across that log, so I'll do that. Like, I'm really enjoying this game a lot. It's a lot of fun, it's very relaxing, but I'm also, I don't know, I'm kind of itching to do something different. And I don't want to stop doing this, especially given that it seems like y'all enjoy it, but I also think I want to mix things up a bit. Oh my god, no. Okay, you know what, if I do, assuming I do stream BioShock Infinite, that is what you're in for. Like, for me occasionally pausing to critique the story, because I can't not, because I have opinions.
Cold.
I have lots of opinions about that game. So it will be me playing and talking about how much I love it, and also a lot of complaining. Where's that fucking log? I walked past it. Because I do, I love that game, but, shit. Oh, I go around. I'm not smart. and I'm one of the, like, I am one of those people who will love something and also just talk shit about it forever.
God. Never. Oh.
I remember when I was a relatively small child, and I mean, this'll give you a sense of, I'm going to be 35 next month, and this will give you a sense of how small I was. My grandfather took me out to see Independence Day, and it was a great time. I had a very good time. That's a fun movie, and I enjoy it every time I see it. But on our way out, I was critiquing it. I was like telling him the stuff that I thought, you know, didn't quite work for me and the stuff that I might have changed. And he thought, God bless him, he thought that meant that I didn't have a good time. And he didn't tell me that at the time, and I did not know how to explain to him that the opposite was true. That I actually, like, the fact that I had a lot to say about it was in some respects a mark of how much I enjoyed it. Although, God knows that's often not the case. Like, if I really hate something, I'll talk about why I hate it. Alright, we're just gonna warm up. And in fact, break this down. I know, it's absolutely stunning to think that I would have opinions about something. Stop doing that. Alright, let's... We're actually running a tad low on food now. Well then what the hell is so heavy? We do have the MREs. We do have that. Fog's rolling in. What time is it? Still noon. I want to get some more wood. I think I kind of do. Although I don't know that there's much more right around here except for sticks. We'll see. Like, again, I have to quit, but I also don't love quitting while leaving our condition less than good. And currently it is less than good. I mean, I think what will happen is we can't sleep. If we could make some tea and sleep. But I don't think I can make a snow shelter either. Alright, we'll just add some more fuel. No, I don't think I want to use the stick coal just yet. And we're getting there regarding warmth, and... Okay, I think when I come back, I know, but I'm like, I know it's fine, but like, that's just me. I've gotten too used to having really good condition. I know I'm all like, nah, halfway, it's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna quit now and come back. When I come back, we'll do some coffee, and that will help keep us awake for a bit longer and also help warm us up, and we'll see where we can go once the fog clears and we can get out of here. Alright, again, I'm probably not gonna stream this weekend. We'll see, I might. If I don't, I'll either play this on Monday or we'll start BioShock Infinite. I'm not 100% sure which yet, but, like, I almost always tweet out the stream, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, that's probably the best way to find out when I'm or just follow me here if you don't, obviously. Okay, as usual, thanks so much, guys. This was a lot of fun. Looking forward to next time. We'll see if we manage to get out of here alive. I can't believe we survived today. But yes, I always appreciate chatters. I appreciate viewers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything about you. And have you good morning, afternoon, night, wherever it is where you are. And I'll see you probably next week. Bye.